Okay, so we're on step 2 of the sound design project. And if you notice, I've got a new project or an old project opened here. It's the Shepard Tone assignment. And I wanted to start here just to show you that we can use our Shepard tones in our sound designs. So if you've got this project done, which you should, and you want to use a Shepard tone in your sound design scene, you absolutely can do that, and it will fulfill one of the requirements. So to kind of bring the audio content from this project into your other project, what we need to do is what's called bouncing, which basically just takes all of this stuff that we programmed and turns it into an audio file, which we're then going to upload through Probe as a sample, and then we can bring it into our other project. So let me show you how to do that real quick. So first of all, go into your Shepard Tone project, and then we're going to go over to project and sample upload again. And this time we're going to choose bounce timeline. And what that'll do is it'll bounce everything that you have down here basically into an audio file. Everything should be set up. You might just want to double check that the start and end points are set right. And this wraps the delay and the reverb into the loop. So that's our effects that we've got kind of built into this. So it's all just going to turn into one audio file. So I'm going to go ahead and hit bounce. And it's going to just calculate all this stuff real quick. You might hear a little brief clip of it at the end there, and then it's going to say bounce is complete, open in Probe. And we've used Probe before, so when you first bring it in, you can right away upload it if you think it sounds just like how you want it to, or you can do some editing first. I'm going to do a little bit of editing. I actually want to add a fade in. And you can do all this stuff in Audio Tool after the fact, but I think it's a lot easier to do it here in Probe. I'm going to actually EQ it a little bit because I want the high end to kind of be rolled off a little bit, and I want the low end to be brought up a little bit. I just want to have this be a little bit more bassy and ominous sounding, so I'm going to apply that and see what that sounds like. Yeah, that's pretty good. Okay, so I think that's actually pretty good. Now, if I wanted to loop this, like you do a lot of times with Shepard tones, the fade in, fade out thing's not going to work, but I actually just want to use this like one pass through to make it happen. So that's why I've got the fade in on that. I kind of want to have it come out of nowhere. So just go ahead and upload it like we do before. Click OK. Ignore that. And this is Shepard Tone. And it's a one shot. And Shepard Tone is my tag. And let's upload this. Cool. So now I can actually close this project, and we're going to go back to my sound design project. And now we can go to samples, and that should be right there. So we can use that now. Ooh, sounds good. I love it. Okay, so let's go ahead and import that also. And I'm definitely going to want to bring the volume down on that one for now. I know that. But let's name this track also again. Shepard Tone. Okay. So if you want to use the Shepard Tone in your project, you absolutely can. That's the way to do it. In fact, you could do that with any of your old projects. You could, if you had a beat that you were working on in the 808 project and really wanted to use that, you could export that and bring it in as well. So lots of different ways you can do that. I'm going to go ahead and stop this video here, but there is going to be another video that I'm going to show you some other sound design ideas and ways to use effects and some other things like that in your sound designs for your final projects. So tune into that one.